Mom about how gorgeous and talented Lucian was, but the moment I stepped inside, the room went dead silent. Serena glared at me at the exact same time, their annoyed faces looking identical. I just pretended not to notice.
Mom, the magic crystals distributed to everyone are getting lower and lower. Did you only cut my share, or did you steal from all the citizens too?
I stared straight into Mom's eyes.
Of course everyone's got cut! Why is everyone else fine, but you're the only one starting drama?
Serena blurted out. Mom tried to stop her, but it was too late. Her loud mouth was heard perfectly by the crowd of citizens Cedric had brought, right outside the door. The citizens' faces instantly dropped.
So that's why our magic crystals keep disappearing!
No wonder I felt like I couldn't even survive lately. They're literally stealing from us!
The city hasn't been under attack or anything. Did they steal our stuff just to fund Serena's beast?
Serena never expected a whole mob to show up. Her face flushed red with panic.
You set me up on purpose, didn't you?
The words came out of your own mouth. Did I put a knife to your throat and force you to say it?
I looked down at her coldly. In my past life, she stole resources from the citizens all the time, but back then, no one spoke up, so she got away with it. This time is different. She confessed out loud. There's no wiggling out of this.
Serena!
Mom snapped, stopping her from digging a deeper hole. With so many angry citizens watching, Mom had no choice but to bite the bullet and own up to it.
Mom, since everyone's resources are cut anyway, from now on give my entire crystal allowance to the city guards and the citizens. I'll just take whatever I earn from doing dangerous missions.
Absolutely not!
Mom screamed automatically. If she lost my massive share of magic crystals, how the hell was she going to sponsor Serena's expensive lifestyle? Citizens stared at Mom in absolute shock. Forget a city ruler. Even a normal, everyday family wouldn't force their own kid to do deadly missions just to buy basic supplies. The crowd's eyes turned incredibly hostile as they glared at Mom and Serena. A ruler this greedy, wasteful, and blindly biased was completely unfit to lead them. Mom knew she was losing the crowd, but she just couldn't let go of me, her personal cash cow. I let my shoulders drop, letting out a heavy today.
Fine! Who cares? Mom, kick them all out! Once my Lucian turns into a phoenix, I am banishing every single one of these peasants from our city!
Serena couldn't handle the burning stares of the crowd anymore. She was 100% convinced Lucian's Phoenix awakening was a done deal. Mom could never stand seeing her favorite child upset. Plus, looking at how confident Serena was, Mom just nodded and agreed. As the citizens left, they openly spat on the ground, gossiping about how Serena had completely lost her mind. Yeah, turning into a phoenix was possible, but it was a 1-in-a-million miracle. I honestly couldn't wait to see Serena's face when she realized Lucian's transformation wasn't a gift of good luck at all. While the crowd mocked Serena, they practically cried tears of regret as they watched Cedric and me leave the city gates. Mon, of course, didn't even show up. She just sent a messenger telling me to stay away and think about what I've done. She honestly thought her giving me the cold shoulder would break my heart. In my past life, it totally did.
but in this life. Looking back at the thousands of citizens cheering my name, my heart was practically bursting with joy. That tiny, toxic crumb of motherly love meant absolutely nothing compared to taking over the throne. With Cedric by my side, I dove straight into the dark forest where I had found the eternal flame in my past life. This time, with Cedric backing me up and no useless Lucian dragging me down, the mission was a total breeze. On our way out of the forest, we started hearing crazy rumors about Serena. The word on the street was that Serena was a once-in-a-century prodigy who could predict the future. I literally laughed out loud. Of course she knew the future, because she was a reincarnated bitch, just like me.
Across from me now, Cedric had completely shed his boyish innocence. His sharp, chiseled face was full of dangerous, alpha energy, melting into pure tenderness only when he looked at me.
What are you laughing at?
Cedric asked, thoughtfully refilling my drink. Getting a little tipsy, I playfully hooked my finger under his chin.
Do you regret it? If you had chosen the prodigy that day, you'd be living the lavish life right now.
Oh, really?
Cedric's eyes darkened with a sudden heat. His powerful arm locked around my waist, pulling me flush against him. Yeah, I stopped laughing real quick. Cedric was absolutely ruthless in bed. The day we finally returned to the clan, Serena was standing in the center of the grand hall with Lucian, surrounded by a worshipping crowd, like she was some kind of queen. She had hyped up her prophecy so much that everyone blindly believed Lucian was about to become a god. Catching sight of me, Serena smirked triumphantly from the center of the crowd.
Oh, Vivian, you're back. They actually appointed me as the official next city lord early. You aren't mad, are you?
The surrounding citizens turned around to look at us, their eyes darting away in guilt when they saw me and Cedric. I didn't say a word. Serena strutted over to me.
Honestly, Vivian, don't be bitter. Lucian is about to become a phoenix. A phoenix is 1,000,000 times more important to this city than a basic wolf who only knows how to kill.
Serena had no clue that I was reincarnated too. She kept flexing Lucian right in my face.
Lucian is doing so much better with me than he ever would have with you. I bet you couldn't even afford a single magic crystal for him. You definitely fed him well. He's all show and no bite.
Past life, I had poured mountains of high-grade magic crystals into Lucian. Even though he stayed in a child's form back then, he was bursting with pure, radiant spiritual energy. Now, he looked stiff, clumsy, and totally bloated, stuffed to the brim with cheap, mismatched crystals until he became a fat, useless coward. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I thought I saw a flash of agony cross Lucian's face. But I didn't give a crap about him anymore. Cedric stepped forward, casually leaning behind me. Just his sheer presence made Lucian flinch and take a terrified step back. Serena's embarrassment instantly turned into pure rage.
Just wait and see! Lucian is definitely Turnix! It's destiny!
She screamed like a maniac, ordering guards to pile up even more magic crystals. The crowd swarmed around her. Mom gave me one cold, dead look before turning back to Serena with a face full of blind pride. Everyone was freezing me out. But Cedric stood right in front of me. Like always, he wanted to block every single piece of hate coming my way, whether it was physical or verbal. I gently tapped Cedric's shoulder.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Today was his day to awaken too. The awakening circle. Under the greedy eyes of the entire city, Lucian's body flickered with a tiny spark of light, but that was it. It just flickered. He stayed exactly the same, with absolutely no signs of a phoenix evolution. The excited crowd started murmuring, their faces twisting into doubt.
This is impossible. It can't fail.
A sudden roar of cheers erupted from the back. Serena snapped her head up in pure joy.
I knew it! Lucian is my good luck charm! He did it!
As she followed the light, her smile shattered. The magic crystals piled around Lucian were completely dull and dead. Instead, from a dusty corner of the hall, A blinding, roaring pillar of sacred light shot straight into the sky. The awakening succeeded. But it was Cedric who did it.
No, that's a lie! It's all fake! If we failed, there's no way a garbage wolf like you succeeded!
Serena lost her mind and charged at Cedric like a rabid dog. I didn't hesitate. I kicked her straight in the chest, sending her flying across the floor.
Vivian, how dare you! He's just a damn black wolf! How could you lay a hand on your own sister?
Mom instantly shielded Serena in her arms, glaring at me like she wanted to eat me alive. He's just a wolf? I stared back at my mother, genuinely wondering how a person's heart could be so disgusting and twisted.
My husband. If his awakening gets interrupted, it could kill him. Besides, Cedric's evolution is unlocking an ancient primordial bloodline. It's just a stupid wolf evolution! How could that ever be more important than Serena?
Mom shrieked automatically. An animal unlocking an ancient primordial bloodline could instantly double the entire clan's military power. Yet, in her mouth, it was garbage compared to her useless, failed daughter, Serena. I stopped wasting my breath on her and turned directly to the crowd.
Do you want a useless Lucian and a greedy city lid who does nothing but steal your resources? Or do you want a real leader who can actually protect and feed you?
The citizens didn't even have to think. Mom's constant stealing of their crystals and her disgusting disrespect towards a sacred evolution had already destroyed any loyalty they had left. They immediately swarmed forward, forming a human wall in front of Cedric, screaming out every single injustice Mom had ever done to me. I just watched Mom. I watched her hold Serena tight, desperately stuffing the citizens' sacred crystals into Serena's mouth like a lunatic. As for Lucian, who had completely failed his evolution, his fate of being thrown out like trash was sealed. He stood alone in the corner, totally helpless, his eyes welling up with tears as he stared at me. I had no idea why he looked so heartbroken, and frankly, I didn't care. As the blinding pillar of light finally faded, Cedric slowly stood up. The entire hall erupted into wild, deafening cheers. Cedric's magic had officially breached the absolute peak of power. Serena finally snapped out of it, but she just kept whispering, "Impossible," over and over again, impossible, like a broken record. I looked down at her, feeling absolutely ecstatic.
Serena, you still don't get it, do you? Yeah, Lucian needed magic crystals to become a phoenix, but he needed the eternal flame even more. And to get that flame, you have to risk your actual life. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I grabbed the eternal flame in this life too, except this time, I gave it to Cedric.
Hearing that I was reincarnated too, a chaotic mix of shock, terror, and pure rage flashed through Serena's eyes. I stood there, thoroughly enjoying the sight of her mental breakdown. I kept this a secret for so long just to save it for this exact moment. Lucian becoming a phoenix was her ultimate hope for 2 entire lifetimes. The higher her hopes were, the harder she crashed. Missing it by a hair, nothing hurts worse than that. Serena started shaking violently. She let out one final, desperate screech, stiffened up, and fainted right on the spot.
Serena!
Mom clutched her own chest, turning to glare at me with pure venom.
Vivian, break your mate bond with Cedric right now! Hand Cedric over to Serena.
At that exact moment, it felt like an icicle had pierced straight through my heart. But then, Cedric grabbed my cold fingers, squeezing my hand tightly in his palm. He took a massive step forward, unleashing a wave of alpha pressure so suffocating that even Mom couldn't stand her ground.
If you want to die, keep talking.
Cedric growled. I forced my emotions down and looked at her coldly.
Mom, I am never giving him up.
Vivian, you are still my daughter, and I am still the city lord. You must obey me!
I gave her a pitiful look.
Have you seriously not noticed? You've completely lost the people. And my power passed yours a long time ago.
I raised my hand, a ball of terrifying magic swirling at my fingertips. Mom looked at the citizens, whose eyes were filled with pure disgust, and then looked back at the magic in my hand. The despair in her eyes grew deeper and deeper. Still, she forced her spine straight, whispering maniacally,
I gave birth to you. You have to listen to me! I will never pass the City Lord throne to you. I'm saving it for Serena!
Cedric looked at her with pure disgust.
Vivian, let's go. I'm taking you back to the Wolf Clown.
The second his voice dropped, Lucian, who had been thrown aside like garbage this entire time, suddenly fell to his knees. He yelled at the top of his lungs,
Please ascend the throne, new set master!
The citizens snapped out of it and instantly followed suit.
Please ascend the throne, new city lord! Please ascend the throne, new city lord!
Their chants grew louder and louder, shaking the entire hall. Under the deafening roars, Mom looked like she aged 20 years in a single second. She held fainted Serena tightly and stopped speaking. Her reign was officially dead. Mom carried Serena away. I immediately ordered the citizens to take over the city smoothly. When the spirit elks arrived at the palace, Mom was actually trying to force one of them to form a contract with Serena. For years, Serena had been draining that poor elk to feed Lucian's energy. It was covered in scars and could barely even fight back. Thank God we got there just in time.
Stop right now! Catherine, you absolute psycho! I never knew you were this disgusting. From this day on, the Spirit Elk clan is your sworn enemy!
It's you! You did this, didn't you? You just hate seeing Serena happy!
I personally apologized to the spirit elks and handed Serena over to them to do whatever they wanted. In my past life, the spirit elks went extinct because Serena forced them to evolve. Using them for 2 lifetimes, this disgusting end is exactly what she deserves. Because of me and Cedric, the Spirit Elk clan didn't cut ties with our city. They even left an elk princess behind as a symbol of our new alliance. Was waiting for me right outside the door. The second he sensed my energy, a heartbreakingly tender smile melted across